Hi, Peri Peri here again. Today we're going to be looking at a fantastic chili, which is a chili that goes by the name of Seven Pot. Now, the Seven Pot chili, I've got a number of them here, ranging from small to large. It's a red chili with a very lumpy and uneven kind of outer skin. A firm chili that I believe belongs to the Trinidad range of chilies that grow in that region of the world. Now, this chili here, for those of you who don't know, is probably about 900 Scoville heat units, 900,000, Scoville heat units, ranging from about 900,000 to about 1.1 million Scoville heat units. Now, to put that into perspective, a jalapeno has a heat rating of between 5 to 7,000 Scoville heat units. So this is a seriously hot chili, and one that you probably will not have been able to buy locally. Brian has very kindly sent this to me. It was grown in his own garden from his stock of chili seeds, which can be bought at www.mrchili.coza for those of you who want to grow your own. That having been said, I'm going to be the idiot to pop this in my mouth, to chew it for 2 minutes, swallow it, and give you some feedback on what this chili is going to do and how it tastes. And I'm quite fearful. I like heat, but this could be a killer. So anyway, I'm going to do that for you, so you don't have to do it. This is quite awesome, really. Good for you, good for me. Without further ado, sorry, I'm coughing already here. This is an incredibly big chili. And if I can just say before I pop this and can't talk anymore, that the name of this chili, Seven Pot, originates from the fact that it only takes one chili to make 7 pots of stew. As I've already outlined, this is an incredibly hot chili. It's one of the hottest chilies in the world. And it's an absolute privilege to try this. So thank you, Brian. And wow, I'm really, my heart is racing. Wow. Okay, let's do it. Cheers. Bottoms up. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Wow, that is hot. It's burning the front of my tongue. It's got at first when you bite into it, it's not as juicy as I expected it to be. That heat is really building up now. I mean, I've been chewing that for 2 minutes and slowly building up. But as you can see, I am sweating already. The hiccups is about to come. Apologies. Really got hold of my mouth there. That is incredibly hot. Nope, here comes the hiccups. Sorry. Eyes are watering. Everything's warming up. It's in my stomach now. Ah, my goodness. Wow. That is hot. My breath is hot. It's burning my tongue as it's coming back out. The hiccups have got me going. Tears are flowing. And that is just like I've just stuck red hot coals in my mouth. In the back of my throat. Oh, man. That is hot, ladies and gentlemen. That is incredibly hot. That is a contender. One to be treated with absolute caution. Incredibly hot. It's got my stomach. I can see me grabbing the milk just now. The back of my throat, the front of my tongue. The heat is intense, absolutely intense. It's like somebody's just poured acid down the back of my throat. Wow, that is incredible. And the burn in my stomach, my goodness. Now, I made sure that I had some food before I did this, but I'm afraid not even that is helping me now. That is an incredibly hot chili. Now, what would you do with a hot chili like that? Some idiots might eat it, like I have, and whimper like a little girl. But I have to say that you probably would use this to make a curry of sorts. And having said that, I'm going to put this video on hold to grab some milk. Ladies and gentlemen, that is incredibly hot. Can you see the sweat is pouring out of me? I've got my glass of milk here. That is a chili to be seriously treated with respect. Wow, my goodness, that is a killer chili. For those of you who think you can taste and eat raw chilies, I caution you to try this. It is incredibly hot. And the heat just is relentless. The back of my throat, the front of my mouth, the stomach, it is incredibly hot. In case I didn't mention that before. Wow, my goodness. That is something I have experienced that I do not really want to experience again. That is an incredibly hot chili. It's beginning to ease off now a little bit, and I'm able to actually concentrate on what I'm trying to say. But yeah, I now know what it tastes like to eat a chili that is in the 1 million Scoville heat unit range. It is a very large chili, so you may just want to try a little piece of the chili, and it may not be totally advisable to pop a whole one in your mouth. The heat is still intense. We're looking at 7 minutes now. It still feels like I've got hot coals in the back of my throat. When I first bit into the chili, my impression was that it wasn't as juicy. It was quite a dry chili. I expected it to be a lot more juicy, like the habaneros tend to be. But having said that, it had a very interesting flavor, a very pleasant flavor at first, before the heat takes control. Ooh, that is beginning to cool down now. I'm glad to report. Some 8 minutes now since I started the video, and really, guys, ladies, I'll tell you now, do not try this at home. If you do, take a little piece of the chili and try it, but I must warn you, this chili is incredibly hot. But if you're looking to get the party going, that's definitely a chili to get things going. The pain is subsiding now. I am feeling quite awake. Yeah, wow, gee whiz. That was the 7-pot chili. My goodness, I have never before had a chili that hot. What an experience. If you're lucky enough to have them around, give it a go. But as I say, unless you like incredibly hot things, this is probably one you're going to want to give a skip, because it is killer hot. And that's me, Peri Peri, signing out with my glass of milk. Till the next time, cheers.